In our morning rounds, the sleep diet, the Memorial Day weekend, which is this weekend, reminds us that summer is only 1 month away. So if you're trying to drop a few pounds so you can get into that bathing suit, you might want to spend more time sleeping. Michael Breus is a clinical psychologist and specialist in sleep medicine. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
Listen, I know you've been talking about this for quite a while now, but I think a lot of people still don't see the connection between sleep and weight loss.
Well, it's pretty interesting. The data is tremendous now. We now know that the less you sleep, the more weight you have the ability to gain. And it has to do with hormone imbalance, okay? So what happens when you don't sleep enough is your cortisol level raises, which means increases appetite. That also tells your metabolism to slow down because your body is saying, I need to hold on to my fat to use it as a resource, and I need to get food in. Well, you can take high appetite and low metabolism, and you put them together, it equals weight gain.
Okay, but if you're awake longer, you're presumably doing stuff. Aren't you burning more calories?
So most people think that.
That's what I think, Nora O'Donnell.
Is that your metabolism slows down and you actually burn fewer calories the longer you're awake. Also, REM sleep is where you actually burn the most calories. And when you stay awake long, you chop off that last part of that last cycle of sleep, which is where most of the REM is.
Okay.
So can you make up for a small amount of, can you tell them you're busy? Who's calling you?
I was just like, as long as it's not me.
Tell them you're busy.
Busy.
It's a 516 number, he's busy. So can you make up the sleep difference? What's her name is? Can you make up the sleep difference with naps during the day?
Well, so I know Charlie's a big napper, and there are a lot of people out there who are nappers. Napping is okay to make up for sleep unless you're an insomniac. If you have insomnia, napping's never a good idea because it prevents you from being able to fall asleep at night. So napping's okay, generally speaking.
But insomnia simply means you can't fall asleep, or what?
Believe it or not, there's about 6 or 7 different types or flavors of insomnia. I can't fall asleep, I can't stay asleep, I wake up too early, insomnia associated with anxiety, depression, pain, you name it.
Quickly, artificial light.
So artificial light is now having a pretty major effect on us. There's a new study that showed an animal study that showed when animals were exposed to light for 24 hours versus ones that were exposed for 12 hours, it turned out that the ones that were exposed for 24, actually eating the same amount of food, gained 50% more weight.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
You're making that up.
I swear to you, it literally just came out. It's a fascinating new study. It's still an animal study, but something we need to think about with devices and things like that, and that exposure that we're getting late in the evening.
Michael Breus, as always, thank you for that, and we'll all try and get more sleep.
Thanks.